think that's ready. Yeah, it looks like. Alright. Hey, beautiful people of the internet. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully great. And welcome back to some Warframe. And as you guys can see from the stream, this is going to be my final stream of 2021 of all time. So this is basically going to be the last time, 2021 stream is going to happen. So like, yeah. Today in the video, we're just going to be playing some regular Warframe, doing whatever. There's nothing really that's scheduled. So I do want to say that I wasn't able to post earlier because of the fact that I had no power. I was really worried. Like, I was definitely be like, of all times for this to happen. Like, why can't it be tomorrow? But yeah, anyways, I'm really happy that this was definitely, I was able to do the stream. And as you guys can see, I've actually put up a timer to the left or the right. I'm not too sure where. I also have organized some things or rearranged everything. That way you guys can actually see more into the game. So as you guys can see, there's about a timer. It's about 23.5 minutes left until 2022 begins. And what I've done is essentially I've just, set it up in such a way where, it's 2 minutes. So, this timer will say Happy New Year's in like next, 2 minutes before South African time. So, just so that I can have like the final 2 minutes to do a bit of a countdown. Kind of like how some of those shows do them. But anyways, yeah. But before we continue with the, the stream in general, guys, if you guys would like to buy some merch, head to the links down in the description. And of course, we'll be doing some shout outs over on our social media platforms. And of course, don't forget to spot and click the subscribe button for more Warframe videos and content along with some streams. Let's do this. So before I continue with the stream any further, let's have a toast. I've got some, I don't know if you guys can see it. I've got some Pepsi here and I want to make a toast to the electricians that still had to work at, 5, 6, maybe even 7 p.m. at night to get the power sorted out. Like, I'm pretty confident that it wasn't like they didn't have to do this. And I know obviously, it should have been done, but this is South African standards right here. So I'd like to give a toast to all of the electricians that worked during New Year's Eve just to restore the power. You guys, hey, you guys are the real heroes right here. Just want to double check to see if the stream is 100%. Don't want to miss out on anybody's comments or anything. So yeah. Just want to double check with the... So according to this, it's 21 minutes. So 37 plus 21. Just double check my math. Or was it 31? Because it's 11:37 here. And we have it set to 21. So it'll be about 10 seconds of that time. Okay. So like I said, 2 minutes before midnight actually happens. Live chat. Alright, so let's finally get this. Let's finally play some Warframe. I've also got like this timer that sets up as well. Just to remind me as well, hey, last 2 minutes. So I'm sure some of you guys probably don't even have, what was it? Don't have, but some people's, to not everybody that is it, what was it? That's Happy New Year. Do apologize if I'm a bit slow today. It's just been, the whole of December has been nuts. Like driving in South Africa in December, it was my first time. That was just, definitely can learn things from driving in South Africa in December. That's for sure. I also had a bit of a emergency as well. So, one thing that ruined my December. Okay, why is this so fast? Hold on, why is my sensitivity so fast? As I was saying, it's been a crazy December. My keyboard broke, that really ruined everything. It still types out and everything, but like, when I play games, some reason the control and the space bar would like just they will just push at the same time, you know. And I mean, you guys should know, you miss your jumps and everything. I'm just trying to figure out where's the sensitivity. Like, why is it so fast? Because I went and bought the Red Dragon 4-on-1 combo, and you know, the combo itself was pretty decent. Like, the mouse was phenomenal. I loved that mouse. And then the headsets were terrible. You know, I'm very happy with these Red Dragons. I love these Red Dragons. So I wasn't too happy about that. The mouse pad was okay, the one it came with. But, you know, it wasn't like anything to like brag about. And the worst part, the thing that turned me off the most, was the keyboard. Keyboard was okay. Listen, if you want something to work, it was there. But, you know, going from like a $60 keyboard to like, you know, a $10 keyboard, there's a substantial difference. Like, my previous keyboard was a Red Dragon mechanical keyboard. You know, you could replace the switches and everything. It wasn't cherry switches, but I mean, it did the job. And, you know, I basically went to a downgrade, and that sucked. Because I really love that keyboard. That keyboard lasted me 6 years. If I was better with it, it probably would have lasted me like another 3 years. You could probably call it the Toyota of keyboards. In a way. Like, it still types and everything. But I mean, you know, I do YouTube now. And I'm sure you guys have noticed. From like the ad revenue that I've gotten. The keyboard has to be good for gaming as well. And if it isn't, it's just a liability to me. And of course, Banshee gets murked. But it's fine. It is cool. So I figured, you know what? I went back to the retailer, the Incredible Connection. And I saw they had this Red Dragon. Not the Red Dragon. I was like, you know what? I've had some bad experiences with Razer. I bought these headsets. But you know, this is... Never buy from the back room of a retailer. That's what I'm saying. Because now I got this Razer keyboard. You know what? The quality is a little bit better. But I mean, you can't have best of both worlds. I figured, you know what, at least it works. I should be grateful. I was able to like immediately replace it and get like a new one. And I genuinely am. So let me just quickly refresh and see if anyone... Did anyone say something? Because a few times I've got my phone here active and everything. So I can like watch, see the live chat. So I am occasionally looking down. And like not every message appears with the throne. So if I miss it, I'm not intentionally ignoring you guys. Definitely not. That's the last thing you guys can like expect from me. So how's everybody's Christmas been? Or how has it been? Good, bad? Was everybody on Santa's happy list? Or the non-naughty list?
I've delivered another life support capsule.
I'm sure, out of curiosity, was my mechanical keyboard, okay, the clicking and the clacking was very loud. I could definitely see some people being really annoyed by it. Do you guys prefer my current keyboard now, or was the clicking, the clacking like bothering anybody? I'm genuinely curious. Was it? Because the one nice thing about having, you know, I don't have a mechanical keyboard now, which does suck. But like I was saying, I should be grateful for what I have.
I can hear the survivors screaming in terror.
I was just so bummed, you know, that I love that keyboard. And now that same Red Dragon keyboard's going for like like $68 to $70 or something. You know, I didn't really plan for my keyboard to break. Like, I barely got a decent mouse here. I'm using this. I bought this Iron Man themed mouse.
Another life support capsule is now available.
That I'm using right now. Nothing fancy. But you know, I just can't get... After having such a great quality keyboard, I just can't... It's hard for me to like go to like a... You know, this type of keyboard. Where it's got RGB, it's Razor's one. It is a lot better than, you know, the combo for Red Dragon. Because man, that was... You know, like I was missing my jumps and stuff, and I was like, nah. Just annoying. Come here, Acolyte. Ooh, that Acolyte's really taking me up.
Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh well. At least now I don't have to worry about... Let's at least defeat the Acolyte. Come on. We've got this. Let's not make this a total loss. And we got him! We got him! Yeah, screw the Acolyte. Where does he think he is? Do not rest till you are not safe. Yeah. I am safe within my ship. I'm very safe within my ship and non-steel path related missions. That's a victory for me, even though we only survived for 5 minutes. That is a victory for me. That is definitely a should. Yo, I wasn't gonna lie. Just so glad the power's back. So glad. Like, technicians. Whichever technician sorted that out, you. The real heroes are you. Not all heroes have capes. You guys are the real heroes right here. Let me tell you. I was actually looking forward to this stream. Okay, I've always been looking forward to all of my streams. But this one, I was... After all the planning I put, after the... You know, after all the planning, after all the countdown, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year's! You know, I was just so excited. And then, power outage, and I was like, no! You know, like how Darth Vader has like this Death Star, with the Death Star. And then, I can't remember why he does this, but you know the meme where he's like, no! That was me, and man... I was just sad. Just, you know, all that planning, figuring out how to put this timer on. Just being really cautious with the, you know. Just being really cautious because I don't want to miss out on, you know, the exact deadline. Alright, let me just put a quick thing here.
Operator, were you
Let's pin this comment.
Me too.
Timer is 2 minutes. Delayed. Yeah, let's say it like that. Delayed for midnight countdown. Alright, so can we pin this? Yeah. So that everybody knows, ladies and gentlemen. So let's hope we can actually get a better, what was it? A substantially better tile set than that. Or should we go do the sortie? I don't exactly know what we should do. Not gonna lie. We'll just do what makes me happy. Away, yeah. Alex Senna, away, yeah. Hey, how are you? It's gonna be pretty good deal. What was it? How was your December? How was your Christmas, Alex?
Your enemies have grown fierce.
Oh, I love
in
Pepsi.
all that you have learned.
Sortie. Okay, let's do the sortie then. Yeah, unfortunately the chat is pretty delayed. It's delayed. You for the new Eve. Yo, for you new Eve is 9 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna happen in the next 9 minutes. Because here in South Africa, it is 10 to 12 p.m. If you go onto Google, just see how, type in South Africa, and yeah, was good. HBU. What does HBU stand for? How about you? My Christmas was phenomenal. Like, I got myself this keyboard. I had a pretty quiet day. I saw some old acquaintances. Came back. It was fun. I drove around my new car. It was phenomenal. For me, it's about 1 hour and 10 minutes. Lol. Where you, Akuto, where you're from? You're in South Africa. Amazing. Yeah. Phenomenal. How much time do we have left? So, according to my time, I've got about 10 minutes left, so I can do one sortie mission. Let's do that. Unless I can finish the whole thing before 10 minutes. Do you think? Yeah, I can do this. There's a mobile defense. Okay, let's do this. I think it's the... Oh, and Barricadier is also here as well. Need to check that out. I am from Germany. Nice. Any goals for Warframe? Goals. Well, I want 10,000 platinum. That's my Warframe goal. I want to have 10,000 platinum at my disposal. And what will I do with this 10,000 platinum? Right. Is I will buy myself every single skin out there. Buy all the weapons that I'm still missing for Legendary or Mastery rank 30. And then I will give it away to subscribers and just random people. Maybe even record that. That's what I'll do with 10,000 platinum. That's my Warframe goal.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
Die.
This will take a moment.
Got electric. Yo. Yeah, let's see. The corpus are the most annoying to fight. I absolutely hate the corpus. And I'm even using the wrong element. Okay, so according to this, I've only got like 8 minutes left. Let's plot the ladder. I'm sure the ladder can help me out.
Continue to defend.
Germany. I love their vehicles. I've always wanted to try. In Germany, I've always wanted to go to the Autobahn and just put my foot down. And also experience all the cool cars that they're there. Like being in the land where the Mercedes, the Volkswagens, the Porsche. I'm not a BMW fan, but where all those phenomenal cars were made, including BMW. You know, like I'm not a toxic car individual. Because there are some BMWs that I actually think are cool. Like, I'm not too big of a fan of the M3 because I feel like it's just too mainstream. But cars like the M5 CS or any model of the M5, I'm like, yeah. Or even like the X5 or the X7. I think when the SUV market, yo, there's just too many to choose from. I mean, there's the GLE, the GLS, there's anything. Yeah, we have those unlimited zones. I love them. Yo, that fire rate. Go brrr, yep. The fire rate's absolutely insane. I've been sub to you forever. Alex, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Hive equals love. What do you mean?
Still working on it.
What do you guys mean?
Defend.
Hold on, I'll read everybody's message just now. About 6 more minutes left. Especially when they've got a lot of shields on them, you just hear brrrr. Oh, I didn't have enough. See, that's why a gaming controller is so useful. Wow, gaming mouse.
Completed. Move on.
Oh, he hit me with cold. You make a lot of helpful content for being a small creator. Thanks. I do my best. Because you know, I've started this game a few times. Trust me, the one thing I know very well is Warframe. I've been playing the game for a very long time. And I've got like 2 accounts. I first started on PlayStation and just moved over to PC.
I'm in it.
So I've watched this game grow up.
Take a moment.
But thank you so much. The unlimited kilometers per hour zones in Germany on the Autobahn. Yes. Yes, definitely. I've always wanted to try out the Autobahn. I've always wanted to take like the most coolest cars. Like, never mind. Okay, so I drive a 2021 Volkswagen Polo sedan 1.6 comfort line. So it's the top of the range one. It's got the smoking package. It's got cruise control, fog lights. You know, all the fancy gadgets.
Still working on it. Continue
And
to
I love Volkswagen. But I've always wanted to take like the most cool cars like an AMG, GT63, or even, you know, the C63, the S63, S-Class. All these cool cars other than Mercedes, of course. And just like put your foot down. Have like 100% freedom. I really like this guy. By the way, did we get something from the Warframe on Warframe on Christmas? Just Barricadier, really. As far as I know, it's Barricadier. But, oh, no, 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 win. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close.
complete.
Hey. Sorry about that, I just didn't want to lose that. That his car got smoked. What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, I'm just putting up all the, you know, all the fancy gadgets. Because I don't even use that thing.
We have to win.
Like, in all honesty, I don't want these fancy gadgets. Because it's unnecessarily extra cash. And I mean, after a couple of years, especially when I've had the car for like, until the warranty is over, those gadgets aren't going to be any necessary for me. Like, necessity. Like, I don't use cruise control. I don't. It's an automatic. Now, I've grown up driving a manual, but like, why am I going to use a manual transmission in an automatic car? Like, why have that option? The car's even got like sport mode. But hey. Anyways. No, I see 30 seconds. Okay. 30 seconds. Oh, wow. So much for trying to be there in 10 minutes. Yeah, let's... Okay, I see there's 20 seconds left. The first thing he says it, that his car's got the smoking package. That's sad, laughing my ass off. Pff, who cares? It's a Volkswagen Polo. I'm happy. Okay, so according to the stream, is Happy New Year is exactly 11:59. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on Google and 2022 countdown live, and here's what we're gonna do. Okay, it's on YouTube, thankfully. Come on. Happy New Year, everybody. Okay, 35 seconds, 34. So the official time is going to be 30 seconds. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. Here in South Africa, it is officially 2022, the very first day of the year. And let me just tell you, it is about, what was it? 19 more days until my birthday. So my birthday is on the 20th of January. So it's about 19 more days until, you know, I'm 26. So there is that. But Happy New Year to everybody. I hope everybody's New Year resolve is absolutely phenomenal. I hope everybody sets themselves up some great goals. And I hope everybody achieves them. Now, this is Happy New Year, and let's have... Actually, not. Let's do this. Let's have a Pepsi. Let me just fill up my drink. Okay. Here's to 2022, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful people of the internet. All I want to say to everybody is thank you so much for your support on the channel. I really do appreciate it. It is phenomenal. Like sitting here playing Warframe and seeing that you guys are actually watching and you know watching me stream. I'm surprised. I want to say thank you so much for all the help and support I've had. I've been doing YouTube for around 3 years and I never thought I'd be here today. So me hitting 1,000 subscribers is what made my year. I'm really happy. I can't believe that, all these years of playing Warframe, I'm able to share all my experience and knowledge I've gained with it. So thank you so much to everybody who supported me. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Like I don't know what to say. I seriously don't know what to say. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Here's to you guys. Wait, so that would be I would put beer into that, but I don't do that whole, I like to stay as more family friendly as I possibly could. But yeah, I like the number 1,230 subs. So much for the timer helping me out. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. Like just 3 years of hard work. So let's go play some more Warframe. Let's complete the sortie. So what do we have next? We have a spy to do. Should we do this? Yeah, let's do the spy. The spy missions are actually my favorite game mode. My absolutely favorite one. Who should we go as? That's a very nice. It's a 4-digit number. Yeah. That's very nice. Let's hope you'll make it to... Wait, what number is that? Here, let me just double check. Let's hope you make it to 10,000. I have high hopes. Akito, thank you so much for believing in me. I definitely will try. Like, my goal for this year is to go and... is to make sure by June of 2022 I have 5,000 subs. 5,000. Like, that's my goal. I'm going to be pushing really hard. Gotta restart my PC. Be right back. Okay. Let's go with some generic. Let's talk with some...
You have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Do.
Tenno, I need you to get
Do
inside
this.
enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
You know, they should remove... You want to troll somebody. You want to troll somebody. I'll show you guys how to troll people in Warframe. I'm actually thinking about making a video about, like, how do you actually troll people in Warframe? Like a whole montage. Oh, no. What was that? Wait, was there something... Venom Eximus, what is it doing, like, down there?
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased...
Oh, right, that's the condition.
The enemy would
Eximus
destroy
units,
their
yes,
data
yes, I remember now.
units.
I forgot about that. So have you guys played the new War Quest yet? Like, I'm curious, what are your guys' thoughts on it? Broken spine. Rip the spinal cord out. Can we switch to that? Honestly, I have barely played this tile
Triggered
set.
the alarms.
Uh-oh.
Lose this data and the mission will be a
Wait,
complete
how?
failure.
Uh-oh. Nah, let's cancel this. Nope. How did I get spotted, though? Does my clone really, like, give that much of an issue? Rhino Prime, you've helped me build my Rhino Prime. He's all I use. I have other primes but Rhino. But 100% he's just so good and rounded. I haven't... It's been so long. Rhino is such a great Warframe. Like, his iron skin is just so cheese throughout the game. You can walk through laser barriers. You can take so many hits. Nothing can touch you as long as you have iron skin. I'm glad though, Alex. I genuinely am glad.
Your mission is to break into
Rhino
the
Prime was
data
my
vaults and
first
steal
amazing
the
frame
intelligence
I
files
got.
you find.
Like when after using regular Rhino for a long time, and finding out that he had a Prime, I was like, yeah, take my money. Okay, I didn't pay for him, but I used Plat just to go and get him. Although, fair warning with Rhino, he teaches you how to play the game incorrectly. Like, you'll get too used to the... You'll get way too used to it. Like his iron skin and all that. Oh, you're kidding me, right? Okay, let's see if I've got this. I'll get back to what I was about to say just now. I just need to focus here. Okay, so that's sorted out. Now let's get back to the other side. Hui. Okay, I think we have to go back up top now. Okay, let's wait for my invisibility to refresh. As I was saying, the one problem with Rhino is you get way too used to his iron skin, right? And the reason why I say that's a bad thing is because let's say you play as a frame like Octavia or Mesa, right? A very squishy frame, especially Banshee. Because you're used to Rhino's playstyle, you won't worry about taking damage too much, you know, like trying to defend yourself and all that. And because of that, you rely so much on you'll be handed a platter. Oh, no ways. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, where is it? I just did this, though. Oh, man.
We allow the enemy to destroy all their data. This mission is over.
Buying frames from people now, so expensive, they're overpriced, everything. Yeah, that is true. Well, I disagree on that. If you played before the relic system, there was this... Actually, let's not play as Loki. Oh well. I wouldn't say they're too expensive because when Warframe was released, before the relic system, you'd rely on these void keys. Now, these void keys made very difficult to go and get yourself a prime set. So back then, and when a Warframe got vaulted, that's it. You could never ever get it. Not like today where if a Warframe gets vaulted, you can still hold on to your old relics. Before, those relics, the prime stuff, the vaulted prime stuff was taken out. So you couldn't just hold on to the relics. Because of that, and because of how hard it is to go and get yourself prime Warframes, a Frost Prime set used to go for 400 platinum. And, sorry, I went for 600 platinum. And an Ember set used to go for 1200 platinum. Could you imagine that? 1200 platinum for an Ember set. So I mean, you know, you can go and get yourself... What surprises me the most is the fact that Vault, he's going for... Vault Prime set, he's going for like 200 platinum a set. I'm very surprised about that. But yeah, no, people... I've noticed from Warframe Market, people, they tend to... You get two types of people, or you get a different type of people in the selling section of Warframe. You get the... So you get the people that intentionally put up very high numbers. So, you know, they can like boost the value of their products. They've got a reason to. Okay, no, fuck that. Nah. That's it. No, we're going as Ivara. I'm sorry. Nah. Nah, screw Loki. I'm not redoing this how many times. No. We're taking the best invisibility frame out there. Taking the best one. PS4 Platinum is more expensive. Is it really? Because I thought they gave everybody discounts though. Because if you don't play for a while, you can get the system to like give you a coupon. So like, if you time it right and you have a bit of money saved up, you can go and buy some. You can actually go and buy some when a discount is there. So I mean, it's not too bad. The one nice thing about PS4 is, well, I suppose it's going to be removed now because of crossplay, but the one nice thing about PS4 and Xbox as well, I don't know about the Switch either, but you can go and buy yourself cosmetics like Tenogen with platinum. So in other words, if you're able to make platinum without spending real money on PlayStation, I know no consoles is substantially hard, but if you can do it, you can basically get yourself Tenogen for free.
We'll put an end to this corpus greed.
On PC you have to pay for it, but it's like cheap. Okay, so that's invisibility. I don't have any energy, do I not? Versus PC, you get a whole bunch for not as big of a price, probably. I'm sure the prices are different.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
Oh boy, these guys are really toxing me. Ladies and gentlemen, I do recommend in the year 2022 you stay away from toxic people. Just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to, you know, do something real quick. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so where were we? You know what I'm curious about, right? When it comes to playing, you know, when the crossplay happens between PC and console, I wonder what's gonna happen, like even Switch as well. I wonder what's gonna happen with the, you know, market and everything. You know, like, are we gonna be able to, like you see on PlayStation, right? You can use Platinum to buy Tenogen. I wonder what's gonna happen to the Tenogen. Like, are we gonna be able to, is PC gonna be able to, like, you know, use Platinum to get, like, Tenogen? Are we? Or is it something else? Or is it the opposite? Or is it like the exact opposite? You know what? I rate what's gonna happen is whatever makes DE money, that's what they're gonna go with all the, with all the crossplay and stuff. I rate. Like, I don't want like diss the developers or anything. You know, this is still a pretty good game considering that it's free. I know it haven't been like the best of decisions, but at the end of the day, it's a pretty good game for, you know, it being free. Okay, so now that should be open. See, this is why you go as Ivara. This is why Ivara is the best stealth frame in the game. You don't have to worry about no invisibility. You can walk right through the, you know, laser barriers. I mean, that's saying something because, okay, I know I've like failed this last one like the last 3 or 4 times, but I'm not a bad person. I'm very good at spies. I just haven't played this tile set in a very long time. Hey, does no one drop energy? No one's dropping energy. Are you kidding me? That's the one problem with Ivara. No energy. Come on, energy. I need it. Best Warframe in your opinion? Well, yeah, it is my opinion. That's why, you know, I say it. She's the best Warframe for stealth. You know, like, longest invisibility in the game. You've got infiltrate. What more do you need? I can go right through laser barriers. Like, I never said there is no such thing as the best Warframe in the entire game, because that would mean that that Warframe is the best at every game mode in the game. Like, it beats every single Warframe at everything. Crowd control, defense missions, survival, stealth. There's no Warframe out there that can, like, beat every single Warframe. Like, imagine having one Warframe that could beat every single Warframe in each and every single mission type. That would be the perfect Warframe. But we don't have that, you know. Like Limbo against Grenier and Infested is exceptionally good at defense. When it comes to defense against Corporate, there's only like a handful of frames out there that can do that. Oh, my bad. Oh. My bad, Alex. It's been a very long December. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. What's the best in your opinion? Alex, are you referring to what's the best in spy missions? Like, which mission is it specifically? Spy, survival, defense? Because, I mean, Limbo's not the best for survival. You know what I mean? He's more of a defensive frame. So are you talking like specific missions? Are you talking... Yeah, so... Well, what are you talking... It depends on the mission type. It depends on the mission type. Like, are you talking about... Octavia is good for, I'd say, defense and survival. Because of the fact that she, her mallet scales. It's based off of the amount of input the enemies put onto the beat. She's also good for defense because you'd have to use the mallet would like absorb all the damage from the objective, and on top of that you can add a bit of crowd control with the ball. There's a ball that moves around with Octavia. That ball can provide a bit of crowd control, a good amount of crowd control, and can damage the enemies. Overall. You see, the problem with the best Warframe overall, that's a very difficult question to answer because of the fact that there's just so many different mission types. Because I would say Inaros or Rhino because they're the best. I'd say they're like close to neck and neck when it comes to some of the best solo Warframes out there, But they're not very good for missions like, Interception. They're not good for missions like Survival as well, by themselves at least. So it's very hard to determine. If you're playing missions, if you're only playing like 2 types of missions every single day, like let's say you're playing a survival and a defensive mission like mobile defense or regular defense, then the best Warframe for that would probably be, honestly I don't know, maybe Nova. I'd say even Nova because Nova can be aggressive and she can crowd control very well. Like those enemies that you crowd control, they ooh, okay, I'm gonna get murked here. Oh, Toxin. Survival and defense. I'd say like Nidus. Yeah, she can also go invisible. Her buffs are very good as well. She's got also a very good buff. Like if you shoot in the rhythm of your metadrome, you'll get an increase to your multi-shot. You and your allies will get an increase to your multi-shot. I keep forgetting about. Oh, they got me. At the end of the day, I wouldn't actually say Octavia is the best. Because the problem with Octavia is that if you got nice fashion frame for her, you won't see it that much. Because you're always going to be, you have to be invisible with Octavia if you want to survive. There is that. And then, whoa, what? Do you guys see this? What the hell? Whoa, do you guys see that? This is so trippy. I think like the best Warframe for like defensive missions and survival missions is Nidus. Because you can put that pool up, that garden that heals you and your allies. He can have scaling armor and you can damage and you can crowd control. This is so trippy. Look at this. Do you see this? I am getting so confused and lost by my Warframe. This is so trippy. Oh my god. What is this? What is this? This is so trippy. Like, that's my Warframe right there. So trippy. Oh my god. Don't ruin your eyes. Don't look. Don't look. This is so trippy. Like, look at this. I can't comprehend this. I seriously just can't. This is so trippy. What the? Look at that. I'm sorry, but please tell me you see. That's Mesa. Is you. That's not my Mesa. That's my Octavia. Octavia. Ivara. Too much brain farts.
Everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Don't have to go invisible anymore. Still though, that was a bit of a weird glitch, don't you think? Oh, finally. Look, I bugged it again! Still though, I think, is it just me? Or did this year go faster than usual? Or is it just in my head? What do you guys think? I'm curious. Rescue. Okay, let's do the rescue. Wait, if this is in Lua, I bet you that's in Lua. Bet you. Wait, do I have... Is Inaris Prime ranked up? No, he's not. That sucks. Guarantee you that this is going to be on Lua. If... Okay, cool, it's not. Thank God. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Lua Rescue is actually pretty fun. Like, it's hard. It can be hard. You have to use your headsets. It's ridiculous. But I mean... At one point, the Lua rescues were so hard that there was a bug where all you had to do is walk up to the starting door and the target will be automatically rescued and you did nothing. You didn't even get into the room or anything yet. You gotta love when like the difficult things just become so broken that in order to complete it, you just have to do is just show up.
The enemy is on high alert. The moment you enter the holding area, they'll trigger the execution sequence. Rescue the hostage before it finishes. Hurry up. You are running out of time. Bypass complete. It may proceed.
I knew you would come. Thank you.
I just rescued you. Obviously there's someone out there. Ungrateful. You know, I should technically charge these guys a, you know, a rescuer fee. I only accept platinum. Ooh, imagine like platinum was like a form of, I get Warframe platinum. Imagine it was like a form of cryptocurrency. Like imagine platinum was like cryptocurrency that you could buy in real life. Like imagine that. So one thing I bought myself for Christmas was Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. That game, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sure you guys know it's hard.
Can't go on.
It's very difficult, but I love it.
You wanna hit
Sekiro
those
Shadows Die
miles?
Twice
You
was a
gotta
game that I've
mean it.
always wanted for a very long time. Like a very, 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 very long time. Like I've had days where I've been up at night thinking about that phenomenal game. Just thinking about, like, man, I'd love to play this. Because the one thing I hated about an Arcan Reactor Blueprint, seriously. The reward was, there's my reward. Like, I've been wondering for such a long time, because the thing I hated about Sekiro was it never went on discount. I think like this year it was like only on discount like 3 times in a single year compared to most games. And I mean that discount was either small or big. This one was pretty big. On PlayStation 4 it was $450, but I bought it on PC through Steam because it was $400, and I was like, yeah, better performance, and also, you know, it's cheaper. I've got the day 1 edition PS4, so I don't have exactly the most optimal PS4 out there, but you know, this thing's an antique. This thing is an antique. You know, that PS4 is what started the Warframe journey. Was that PS4 right
Do
there.
you remember the old war, operator? Order seems to
Let's
have
actually do some Nightwave. I'm in the mood. I'm very close to getting the Arcane Energized rewards. Ah, look, there it is. Precision Strike. What does
You
Precision
keep
Strike
being
do?
you, dreams.
So augment for the Tonko. Hitting an enemy directly with a grenade increases reload speed for 150 seconds for 150% for 5 seconds. Okay, that's not too bad. That's pretty decent. It's a pretty tough weapon to use. I do struggle with that, but that's what we're looking for. 3 arcane energizers for free. That right there is my platinum there. So we've got just these things to do. So what do we need to do? Complete an extermination mission with only level 30 or higher enemies without triggering alarms. Okay, I can do that. That's simple. And go and mine. I'm not mining. Complete 0 out of 4 holes of Ascension on Lure. Okay, we can kind of do that. The problem with the Hall of Ascension is that you'd need to have like at least 2 people. You can do it solo, but you need to have like, what are those things called? Spectres. You need to have like spectres, because some secrets require 4 individuals to stand on each pillar. So we could do that, but let's do the one that we can guaranteed get done. Complete 10 syndicate missions, child's play. Oh, isolation vaults. Should we do the isolation vaults? Okay, so we'll first do the exterminations,
Yeah.
and then we'll probably jump into the bounties, because I wouldn't mind that. I definitely wouldn't mind that. Ivar. So if you guys want to know how to complete that Nightwave mission or that Nightwave challenge, all you need to do is go play as Ivara, and you essentially want to build Ivara for max efficiency. In other words, you want to rely on her invisibility. So what you should do is simply build her for duration and efficiency, and have like maybe neutral or slightly above neutral reach. That way your prowl can like pickpocket for much greater distances. You also want to make sure that your power strength is on 100% or neutral, because power strength actually affects the chances of getting some decent loot when you pickpocket an enemy. So here's my build. Of course, you know, this is a 0 Forma build. So you see I've added 109% power strength, right? So the invisibility is only really affected by duration and efficiency, like I've said. So the maximum amount of efficiency you can have is 175%. And maybe have a little bit more duration, because duration does affect it, but not that much. And as a result, here's the, what was it called? Prowl. So look, okay, it's this one right there. Don't worry about the headshot damage. The steal time, you see, the steal time is in green. It takes around 2 seconds, which is quick. Obviously, if you want a much quicker steal time, you'd have to go and put more duration. So what I did here, as you see there, my drain per second is 0.25. Now the 6.25 just means that, hey, if I throw a objectile, or if I have a projectile based, you know, if I shoot like a arcoplasma which has a projectile based round, or an arrow, anything that has a projectile and has a velocity value to it, when like the glaive prime, let's say, while that thing, you know, the ability that follows the weapon, that ability is going to have a drain as well, and that drain on that ability is crazy. But there's a drain for it right now. It's 6.25, so it's 6 energy per second. That's insanely crazy. Very powerful ability, especially if you got the right weapon, but that's a lot of energy. Even if you got like primed flow, maximum efficiency, that's crazy still. But yeah, here's the build. Of course, energize, because you know we want to. The nice thing about energize is that it lets you replenish your energy while in, you know, while your exalted ability is activated. That's the one nice thing about it. And Guardian, because you know Octavia's already tanky as she is. Come on, why am I? What weapon should we go as? And we'll just use the whip.
Say, operator, your
Actually, wait, we
chosen
could
Warframe
use this
suits
opportunity to
you.
rank up some weapons.
Ha.
Do we have any melee weapons? No, we don't. Oh well. Sadness in my heart. You know, the... You know, just I had this friend. He would lick his finger and then he would, like, you know, draw some tear marks. So in case something bad happened... Oh, let's go for this barricade. So in case something bad had to happen, it would be like, oh darkness, here we are. You know that music with the sad music, but the sad music in the meme way. Like, just pretend like he's crying, but he's not. So what do we have today, Mr. Katir?
In the void has yielded spectacular finds. Unique items for the tenor of distinction.
Oh, Barricadier. Me and Barricadier, we're the biggest trolls, because I legitimately just sold another primed point blank to somebody else for like 170 plat. Yeah. And then only for Barricadier to be selling it again. In other words, this guy wasted 170 plat. Just brilliant. And pedestal prime. I'm not buying that. Other than that, prime point blank's the only good one. Prime cleanse of Grenier is also good as well, but you know, that's only if you want to go for complete end game. Mark of the Beast on 6 melee kills within 6 seconds, 120% status and critical chance for sec. Okay. Damn. Throw melee.
Until next time.
So wait, whoa. Does that mean
I have much to show you.
thrown melee? So wait, what would be a thrown melee weapon then? Because I thought for a second that it would be the spear primes, you know, the daggers. Thrown melee. So what? Things like the javelok. Guess we could try and test that out. Make it for like a video. Ooh, wait, there's a new ephemera as well. I haven't seen this ephemera. Screw it, we're buying it. Oh,
Next time I'll have something you'll want. I'm sure of it.
Gonna say that looked exactly like my necros. Okay, so now where is this? Where is the station? Oh, there it is. Oh boy. Not gonna be fun to decide. I think I need around 500 ducats. So we're gonna get rid of... What do we get rid of? Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'll keep the Loki pots. Paris Prime. Got Redeemer. Get rid of some Lex parts or all my Lex. Ivara. Inaros. Hydroid. Helios systems. I feel like if an item is vaulted and you're selling it, you should get like extra. You should get like extra, you know, ducats out of it. Because you know you can't really get it back again. I feel like that'd be like a very good system to have.
Tell you will appreciate what I
Dude, what was that? What was that? That's a skin. Oh, it's from Machete.
An excellent choice. Be sure to visit again.
Okay, so
when
we
I have new
bought.
finds.
So there was that we were gonna buy, and then there was. I'm really hesitating on buying that. I really am. Should we buy it? Nah, I don't want to buy it, eh? It's fine, someone else can go buy it. Some other creator can go and make that. Can make that video because you know, like some of those ducats. Some of those ducats were from vaulted relics. And I mean, it's not like I have a shortage of vaulted relics, but you know, they are vaulted in general. Let's try this new ephemera that I got. So we've got a Barricadier ephemera. Okay, it's okay. It's too subtle. Way too subtle. Way too subtle. That's just way too subtle. It's fine. Let's go put on the. Never seen this one. The Proto via ephemera. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Okay, let's finally go and massacre some enemies. So what we're gonna do, put this on solo, go to Sedna, and then oh no, not doing steel path. Whoa. Listen.
Operator,
I don't wanna deal with what are they called again? The acolytes. I don't wanna deal with them. I'm sure you guys know the acolytes, they slap you, they take this hand, go bah. They just absolutely
There is a large
yeah,
platoon of
let's just
Premier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
they beat me badly. Let's just put that out. I kinda wanna feel OP, I don't wanna like struggle. Like if I'm gonna fight an acolyte, I'm not gonna bring Ivara or Banshee. You know, two of the most squishiest frames in the game. And I mean the acolytes they just run right through you. And I'm sure you guys have seen them. They'll like hit me, they'll sneeze on me. And I'll just survive that. Some cases they'll sneeze on me and I'll have full health. Dead. No coming back. Dead. Alright, so let's see. Let's do this. 108, that's not too bad. Now why can't I execute him? Oh, so it has to be from the front. See? The moment you upgrade your power strength, you just... I'm not gonna lie, I'm really loving this blue that I have on Octavia. I just look at the enemies being highlighted and I was like, wow. Such a satisfying color. Look at that blue. It's very satisfying. It feels like a very nice holiday. Like I could picturing the... Like you go to the beach, right? And you sit there and you look at the ocean and you just picture that nice, beautiful blue ocean. I think it's just amazing. Don't you guys? I just love that blue. I just think of a happy place. That blue is just so nice. Like it's not too light, it's not too dark, it's nice and neutral. It's almost like close to between ocean blue and cyan. It's like the perfect mix. It almost reminds me of a slush puppy. Like, you know when you go to the movie theaters and you get yourself like those snacks. Those ridiculously overpriced snacks. What was that? Is that moss? Oh yeah, moss. I forgot about that. It reminds me of those. Anyways, this blue reminds me of like those slush puppies that you could get, or the slushies at the movie theaters. And I'd always get the bubblegum flavored one. Which is interesting though, because bubblegum isn't the flavor. It's just the way something is being consumed. You know, you think of yourself bubblegum and then it's, you know, you think it's some flavor. But really it's just a substance that you throw. It's just the way that you consume the sweet. You don't swallow it, you just chew it until, you know, the flavor's gone. So why is it called bubblegum? Still can't get over that nice color. Such a satisfying color. I love that color so much. It's like this amazing ocean blue. So has anybody here seen the new Spider-Man movie? Mother, hello. Hello mother, how are you? Are you good? Get the weight. Do you know anyone called It's Saucy? No. Why? I don't know anyone called It's Saucy. Wow, a Gorgon blue pant. I've never had that before. What a rare drop. Thank you, DE. And let's not forget how OP it is. That definitely is an OP weapon. I should add that to my rank with 55 Forma. Cause I'm trying to find someone, but he won't tell us his YouTube. Oh, that's weird. So you're telling me the person's got a YouTube channel, but they won't tell nobody about it? I mean, last time I tell everyone about my channel. I tell personal friends about my channel and they look at me as if I'm, you know, from Area 55. Wow, do they do Warframe as well? I'm all about supporting everybody. Because one thing I promised myself when I noticed that my channel really started taking over was when I start getting to much bigger figures, you know, a much bigger subscriber count, like say 10 to 100,000, even to when I'm at a million, 1 million subscribers, is I promised myself I'd never be egotistical. I wouldn't think I'm better than anybody else. I just consider YouTube as, you know, one part of my life. You know, I don't want to be one of those guys with the fame and fortune, you know, ruins somebody or, you know, heavily inflates their ego. Okay, I don't want to be like that guy. Like I said, YouTube is only one part of my life. You know, I like to stay humble. I mean, listen, being a YouTuber is amazing. This is cool. I love everything about this. But most people, like, I'm not putting names or anything, okay? I have respect for everybody. I don't want any drama between nobody. But I know people, and I've seen this as well happen plenty of times. You know, the fame and fortune starts to get to them, to other people. And it's really unfortunate. Because I have this belief that if you let things like that get in the way, or control you, or change you in a bad way, I have this feeling that karma will be against you. And I don't want that to happen. I just want positive vibes, great, easy life, fun times, happiness, less drama, or if not, no drama. You know, just love. Just love all the way, you know what I mean? Being grateful for being alive, being here, and, you know, I'm grateful for being a YouTuber and Warframe.
Dreamers, I have for you a tale of triumph
You know?
or adversity.
At least a challenge
Of
finally
one
completed.
person acting true to their truest self.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, is there any music playing in the background? Let's double check. At least the challenge finally completed. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, is there any music playing in the background? Yeah, it looks like it. Ooh, no, not that. I can still hear the stream. Let us pause, not pause that. Let us close that. Okay, so we've done that night wave, and now there's another one that we need to do.
Shall we?
Complete an isolation vault bounty in the Cambion Drift on Deimos.
It's time for Nora to say
Hui. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous to try that one out. Only frame I was able to get this thing sorted out was
Excellent
chroma.
armaments, operator. Please return
Like an electric
covered in
chroma.
blood. Safe and sound.
So let's see, let's go with... Okay, here's an electric chroma. We've got 222 or 278 power strength along with 222 duration. Do we have rage and a large energy pool? That's a real question. Okay, we've got rage. And do we have flow? Oh, no, we don't. Do we have a tiny energy? No, yeah, we do, right there. Guardian, energize. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I haven't played. The last time I played these isolation vaults was when I made my isolation vault guide. So, you know, I may be pretty rusty. But that's okay. I'm the one that's gonna sweat here. You guys get to watch me suffer. Because when I first fought those necromecs, I wasn't gonna lie to you. I was like, man, Warframe is just getting harder and harder. All of a sudden. Because trying to fight those guardians by yourself is a nightmare. Because they can reflect your damage back to you through walls. So even though you can cheese them with one of the arc weapons, right? The arc weapons. So I've got the Fluctus arc wing weapon. Now the Fluctus is basically an exalted blade with slash that shoots slashes out, just like Excalibur's one does. Except this comes out of a machine gun or a primary weapon. Now those slashes go right through the walls and damages the Guardian. But funny enough, when the Guardian puts up their shield,
Operator.
that shield has like infinite range and goes right through any wall. So like infinite punch through, infinite range, and it just claps you. It just claps you. One time. Like it'll go through your shield. And thanks to shield negating mechanics, you will live. But if it activates that energy again, and it will happen, because when you get to like the tier 2 vaults, what's going to happen is that you will start facing 2 necromecs at the same time, and eventually a third one when you get to the third and final tier. And it's just crazy. Like imagine 2 reflections done same time. Goes right through a shield, and then goes to health, and you're KO'd. Hi, I'm back from restarting my PC. Had to go to the toilet, then wash myself again. Yeah, I don't know what happened, lol. It's cool.
Cephalon orders
No problem,
completed
Akito.
blueprint.
It's cool.
Check the foundry.
You know, priorities. Let's rush that. Might as well rush as well again. Just to make my platinum count even. Okay. So we've got that. Hey, let's put my new sign Donna on. Ooh, I don't know what happened back there. So the new sign Donna I got. So this sign Donna right here. Okay. It's not exactly the most prettiest in red. You have to have it in gold if you want it to be the nicest. Because you know there's a prime sign Donna. But I got this with the Necros Prime access. Yeah, here's the default coloring. See, the gold makes look. The gold's very nice. Maya asked, what is the topic? The topic was. Oh, isolation vaults. Yes, I was talking about the isolation vaults. So with the isolation vaults, I was talking about how doing the isolation vaults by yourself is very difficult. because of the way the Guardians work. And I was really complaining about when you start fighting the Guardians, I pull up my Fluctus, which is an Arcwing. Now the Fluctus shoots out these slash waves just like how Excalibur's Exalted Blade works. Now the Fluctus can shoot through, has basically infinite punch through. But the problem with the Guardians is that if they activate, they can deflect your ability or your damage right back to you. And I was complaining about the fact that their reflection will go right through the walls. It's got infinite damage. Okay, the damage is not infinite, but it's got infinite punch through and a lot of radius. And it can kill you if you're not careful. Well, how do you be careful with something like that? You know, that's the thing. That's my question that I go through. So I can't remember how. So it's been a while since I went and fought the isolation vaults. So I'm just preparing right now, because isolation vaults are hard by yourself. Does that have? Let's put some corrosive on this just in case. The Sandana is from Necros. I love it. It combos good with some frames. Yeah, it definitely does. That chrome is amazing. Thank you, Akito. Appreciate it. Isolation vaults is pretty hard. Yep. The what? Fluctus. Yeah, I like it. They make my OP weapon an anti-OP. Yeah, you see, that's the thing. They're just ridiculous. Well, for me, it's Happy New Year right now. Oh, nice. Happy New Year, Akito. Happy New Year. I hope all your wildest dreams become reality in 2022. Electricity, toxin. I saw this meme. 2022 sounds like 2020 part 2. You know what I mean? So we've got your electricity, and then we've got your some toxin. The tox of inns. Okay, now we've got radiation. So we've got my Archoplasma, which has 2 Forma onto it, a pure radiation build with about total damage of 35,000. So this should be good enough to take them out quickly. And then we've got radiation. I've got a Riven for my Lato Vandal. Very, very good one. 148% multi-shot, 304% damage, 90% fire rate, but less damage to Grineer. Which is fine. 45% is going to do nothing. I could put an adapter on, but I don't think it'll make that much of a difference. Oh yeah, let's go put on my gear slots. Yes. The gear slot. Let's not forget. You know, I did build these things. Where are they? So I bought a new keyboard. I don't know if you guys have noticed. You know, there's less. You know, that was a very good keyboard. Red Dragon. If you can get yourself a mechanical keyboard, if you're looking for a mechanical keyboard. Now, I'm not sponsored by Red Dragon. I wish I was, because I love their brand. If you want a mechanical keyboard, get yourself a Red Dragon, because that thing, especially being made out of steel, lasts for ages. Like the exact same keyboard that I was using lasted me 6 years. 6 years. That's a very long time. If I was better with the way I was handling it, that thing probably would have lost like another 5 to 6 years guaranteed. And that's only if you're like good handling it, you know, like look after it, make sure no liquids get into it. Mine just, I don't know, don't want to go over the details too much, but it just stopped working. I think the best way to take out a necromech is to bring your own necromech, or bring chroma with like a lot of firepower.
There is so much to be done here on Deimos. This moon
Deimos,
requires a curious
Deimos.
mind and a firm hand. Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
To access the isolation vaults, You will need to find a way through the infestation first.
Give it some time, get some energy. I just cuddled my cat. So good. Oh, cuddled, yes. Nice. I'm not much of a cat person. I like dogs. I've got this boxer. Very intelligent creature. Well, very intelligent dog. He's very cute as well. Although he's very... That dog is cunning, that's all I'm going to say. Like, he looks cute. Because he knows he's cute. He'll like lie down there, put his hand there, his head, look all cute there. And then when you come to him, he's like all jumpy. Collect worm residue. Right, I forgot about that.
That looks yummy.
There's foam.
Monster door. Let's find some more.
Very unpleasant, but undoubtedly what we need. Just a little more.
Hey, so Nightwave Change has been a while. Gotta go do those isolation vaults.
Excellent. Take what you have gathered and place it into the vessel.
Oh, Chinese GPS. That's all that is. You know, like, why make me go through the tunnel if I have to exit the tunnel? Why? That makes, like, no sense. Why? Who designed this? Should be fired. No, I'm just joking.
Now we're cooking.
Actually, I think we should pull out the...
Something's coming. Don't let it grab the snacks.
How dare you? You're not gonna grab no snack. There'll be no snack grabbing on my watch. This is assured. Come on, hit me. Uh-oh. Come on, reload. Go, reload. Just survive that full-on... Ooh, it's gonna break. Come on, just one more second. Ooh, that was close.
Grab the
Whew.
snack and throw it at the monster door.
No, that was so close. Not gonna lie to you guys. I hate defense missions. I really hate them.
Yay! Let's go inside before it starts chewing.
Yeah, let's not forget, we're doing this for the snacks. We're avenging our snacks.
Airborne impurities from the infested have rendered these tunnels highly toxic to non-infested. We cannot access the vaults until the toxicity level has been reduced.
Where is it?
Some of the infested are adding to the toxicity level. Deal with them
Kill them.
Organic material from the infested can help counteract the environment and keep us alive longer. They are well adapted to this.
Is there any more? I think I should switch to corrosive next time. Because this Arcoplasma doesn't seem to be doing good damage. I don't know why. My 35,000 damage, you'd think it'd be like phenomenal, but unfortunately I was so wrong.
These are the last of the infested in the
Look at that, like 3-4 shots.
and deadliest specimens from deeper levels. Be careful.
Hit me harder. Keep hitting me, come on. I'm sure you guys can do better than that.
Hey, the tox level's coming down. Now the infested have backed off. We can go to the vault.
Guys, wish me luck.
You are almost through.
Now we're
the
gonna go
infested
fight a
tunnels.
guardian.
The Entrati ruins lie just ahead.
Let's hope I can be... Oh, I don't have much. Oh, wow, that took up a lot of ammo. Oh, no, it's not going to be good.
There is a necromech guarding the ruins. You will need to defeat it in order to roam the ruins.
Okay, let's see if I can get some ammo. Hey, this is not going to be good.
Ah, the necromech guardian is here. Defend yourself, Tenno.
Actually, wait a second. I've got my own necromech.
You got his arm. You're doing great.
Eat this. Now eat this. Yeah, I thought so. You're not very... Oh, wow. He got... Okay, I thought... He just clapped my necromech. Yeah, he's even... That's how OP these things are. They even like jam your operator from being like used. 28 seconds. That is nonsense. How do you clap? I got to go now, celebrate with family. Happy New Year. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks, you too, eh? Akito, thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Are we gonna take... Okay, we're like another 4 seconds.
You got his other arm. That's brilliant. And he's down.
Yep.
Never doubted you for a minute, Ship.
Okay, let's do this. Take this. Okay, we can't reload that. Let's go look for this tomb now. Tomb should be here somewhere. Might as well grab more energy. You know, I kind of wish they would show you exactly where the tomb is, or like some sort of trail to follow. Because they're always in like these most randomest locations ever. Most randomest one. Like, I don't even know. Okay, I know I'm not going the right way because I came from here. You know, like some sort of indication, like, yes, you're going in the right direction. Like, I know it's supposed to be some sort of secret, but I mean, you know, sometimes it gets annoying to like just run around looking. Because you don't even know if you're going the right direction. You don't know if you're getting warmer or colder. You just have to hope that you find it. So where's... An arrow would be nice. You know, an invisible arrow. Oh no. Okay, this is gonna be tough. How do we do this now? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I use my cell phone for this. What I do is I have to take a picture of what the symbols are. And they only appear like once. And if a mistake has been made, then, well, we're in hot water.
Come on.
Okay, not
I'll
yet.
show you the locks on the vault.
Of course, no shotgun ammo, nothing.
Shed no tears for the necromech, for they are now relentless enemies to all, and there is no countermanding that.
So,
We have suffered substantial damage. Request stabilization with void energy if available.
where is this dude? I don't see him. Okay, he's got one down. 3 more to go. Oh no. Do we have any more to go to? Okay, he's got still 1 out of 4. Telling you anxiety levels. Just start rocket sciencing or start like influxing. Oh, now I have to go to him again. Okay, we just got 3 more to go and then we can move on to the next vault. Why are you not getting energy, bruv? Oh, no, 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 no. Come on.
With the generators all active, it is now possible to open the vault. One obstacle remains.
Come on, Otak, move. Come, 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 bro. You don't have all day.
If you botch it 3 times, the vault locks you out for good.
There we go.
So don't do that, okay?
There we go. Just quickly just do something. Okay, so what we have here is the... Okay, so it was this one, then there's this one, then there's...
There's all kinds of stuff down here. The void stuff that never let out of ISO because it was so not fun.
You are
Oh, sick, we didn't have to do all three.
Few can confront the guardians of the isolation.
Yeah,
void.
that's for sure,
A
few.
full mastery of the void and all its implications would be
Yeah,
helpful.
no, when I first fought those necromechs, I mean, I've got a custom necromech and I still got clapped by that default necromech.
Like paint.
So, trust me, I definitely do believe you. I definitely do believe you. Not wrong there. Listen, I'm not doing tier 2 and tier 3. No ways. No ways. If I don't need to, why should I? Why? I don't need it. I just need the challenge to be done. Okay, so we should...
Lay 'em low and burn their shadow.
What else do we have? How much do we need? 3,500 is what we're at. So just 2 more levels, just 2. What's this one? Okay, let's just kill people with viral. Mine. Okay, the syndicate missions we can do. I'm not doing that because I don't have enough people. Feed the helmet any resource. Okay, so just these 2. Okay, well, of course we're gonna start off with the helmet. And then just work our way to the 10 syndicate missions. I hope that we have enough. Because I really want those 3 arcane energizers. I'm so close. I wouldn't mind completing the intermission. I've never completed one. I've gotten close. But you know, 3 arcane energizers, hey, that's platinum right there. And if you don't go for that, you're basically leaving platinum or money on the table. Like it's being handed to you. Here you go. And you're just saying, no thank you. But yeah, happy New Year's to everybody out there. I see that Akito, it's New Year's Eve on his side. Busy celebrating with family. So if you guys are with family, Happy New Year. Here's a toast to you guys. And thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. When I hit 1,000, I just couldn't believe myself. I was like, sure. After 3 years, hard work definitely did pay off. So I'm grateful to you guys. And this is Pepsi. Just some people are probably wondering, what am I
They
drinking?
require maintenance after all.
Just double checking to see. Alright, so what do we need to do? The helmet. Go feed the helmet. Feed him. Feed him some pizza. They said any resource. What? Why didn't that go through? Unless maybe I have to fill them up maybe. Yeah. Good. Okay, I'm glad I didn't have to fill them up because they just said feed him any resource.
Comfy, dreamers. One of our own
That's all they
believes
said.
are the equal of our foe, and
Okay, so syndicate missions.
they are
Beat 10 of
acting
them.
like it.
Oh no, there's only... It's only 6. Yo, an interception. Oh. Okay, there's a capture and there's a sabotage. Okay, we can get the capture and sabotage done quick. Okay, so of course we're gonna go with the speed demon vault. We're gonna like send it. So is that okay? So I thought for a second. I thought for a second it was any capture mission, and I realized, wait, Syndicate.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Will you help us, Tenno? And our
Yeah.
cause?
Definitely we're helping your cause because you guys are helping my cause, and that is making some platinum.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. The capture target.
Here
is
somewhere.
vital information that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Now where is this area? Like a battery, this thing. The moment it gets like 10 seconds or 8 seconds, it starts to like slow down. I think I need a better vault build. Oh, what the hell? Come on, man. That would have been so cool if you could just like jump off of that. Or like vault off of that. Kind of like how I do, you know, most walls. Can't even have fun with parkour. Is it up here maybe? Looks like it. Can I not go there? No, bruh. It's one big tile set, not gonna lie to you guys.
Security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
The sad truth about this challenge, there's only 6 syndicate missions, and the challenge requires me to go and complete, how many do I have to go and complete? 10. That means I can only do some now, and then tomorrow, or whenever the daily refreshes, I can go and do that. Which sucks, I'm not gonna lie to you, it does suck. See if we can do... Is there anything else? I don't want to mine. It's just too much of a hassle. Doesn't look like I can do anything. I mean, most of the weekly stuff is done. I'll probably finish off the... I'll probably finish up all the syndicate missions tomorrow. Because, you know... I want my 3 arcane energizers. That's what I'm saying. I mean, doing that challenge is probably the most easiest way of getting arcane energized. You don't have to deal with the egotistical Eidolon hunting community. I'll never forget this. I don't do Eidolon hunts anymore because I no longer need them. My operator is maxed out. And I mean, I'm not going to go there for arcanes if people are just going to be like too toxic. Now, I don't get offended by the toxicity of people. I don't. But I do get upset or annoyed when every single Eidolon squad that you try and get into, you know, for a decent run, thinks that they're, you know, Lotus's gift to Warframe. See what I did there? I don't get offended, but I mean, you know, I do get sick and tired of the same person that, you know, only has 300 hours of playtime, thinking that they're, you know, Lotus's gift. Like, I don't show off on Warframe, I don't. But someone who's got like less than 1,000 hours of playtime should have no right to tell me about how to play Eidolon hunting or Warframe in general. Because I've got like 2,200 on just this account. I don't count these hours, but Steam says I've got 4,500 hours. The reason why I don't count them is because what if you have a slow internet connection and you're busy, it takes you about 2 hours, 3 hours to download an update. Steam will still count that apparently. Like, I don't mind helping out, you know, beginner players to the game. I don't. I mean, I'm sure you guys know I make videos to help out beginner players all the time. So, I mean, helping out beginner players, I don't mind. I just don't like the toxicity. Like, everyday Warframe is chilled, you know. We go to a sortie, it's chilled. we go farm for XP, it's chilled. But you go to Eidolon hunting and it's, I am the greatest Eidolon hunter to ever exist. What was it? Hear me roar, or hear my, you know. But meantime, they've got poor leadership skills. And like, we did 4 Eidolon sets in a single night. I'll never forget this. 4 Eidolon sets in a single night. And I mean, on average, that's very good. You know, like most Eidolon hunting team can barely get like 3 in a single night. And this guy was complaining, saying that no, we should have gotten 5. And he blamed me. He just, out of the blue, just comes out of nowhere, live on stream. So you know how to tune them. Because like I said, I don't show off about my playtime hours, but I've got a lot more than you, and don't try and tell me how to play my game. Even if you got more, even if you got more than me, don't tell me, you know, don't be egotistical. Because you know, whether you've got 2,000 or 4,000 watch time hours, you still shouldn't tell anybody. Well, okay, if you want to help somebody, fine, but don't be toxic about it. I feel that's all I'm saying. Like the raids, okay, I don't know if anybody's been here around Warframe for a very long time. The raids were not toxic at, oh wow, I've never seen that before. 2 Argon Crystal caches back to back. Cool, I just got 3 Argon Crystals, nice. So as I was saying, raids. When the raids were around, they were not toxic at all. There was a whole Discord server with like 50 to 75,000 people that were willing to show you how to raid. Every hour or every minute, there was just a raid school bus, a whole raid team that was perfectly designed to show beginners how to raid. When I first came to PC, I was Mastery 8 and I was leading raid squads. I was even teaching people how to do them. But raiding was not even that, was nowhere near toxic. And it wasn't as broken as Eidolon hunts. It wasn't. Now, you know, I like the 8-player experience because I get bored. The one thing I hate about Warframe is every time some new content gets released, it's always a 4-player mode. The nice thing about the raids is it was an 8-player mode, so you could go in there with like minimum 4 players, maximum 8 players. Could you imagine how much fun that could be? And it's a 3-phase mission, so you get mission 1, 8 players, do this. You complete phase 1, you move on to phase 2, complete a series of tasks. Then you move on to phase 3, boss fight. And that was fun. That was so fun. Like, I love that part just because it was so different from everyday Warframe. And you'd get arcanes. And I mean, I feel like with raids, they were, people didn't understand them, their purpose and stuff. Because a lot of people like to say that, which is kind of true but not entirely. I feel like it's all about perspective. A lot of people were saying that because the only way to get arcanes at the time was through raids, they were saying that raiders controlled that arcane market, which is true, but you know, nothing was stopping you from discovering the Warframe school bus Discord and joining in a, you know, team which was willing to ask you to join and help you out step by step, because that was the whole intent of that Discord, was to go and help out beginners to raids, not in a non-toxic environment. You don't see that with Eidolon hunts. You don't see that with Eidolon hunts at all, not in the slightest, I tell you that. So that's why I don't bother with Eidolon hunting. I don't need it, our operator is maxed out. Why should I associate myself with very toxic players? If you've got like 4 friends that can always get on at the same time, then do them, and always stick with them, because then you can just, as long, your only challenge would be to try and get the homies on at the same time. Or sorry, the only challenge you'll have is to try and get the homies on at the same time. That'll be the only challenge. And I mean, as you guys play, you just get better and better at the game. No need for this. There's no need for this, you know, toxic environment. It's Warframe. Why? It's Warframe, the most chillest game ever. Like, why do you need to be toxic in a game that's mainly relaxed and it's easy? Like, very easy. If I was fast enough, I could have just left this hostage and rushed my way to extraction. But then I realized I was still kind of far and I didn't want to fail after saying that this game is easy. Like, they're talking about raids coming back, but I don't see raids ever coming back. I don't. You probably find that having an 8-player game mode was not intended by Warframe, by Digital Extremes, and that it was too toxic. So you replace Eidolon hunting with raids, which are 1000 times% more toxic, 1000% times more demanding, and 1000% times more buggy. The raids weren't even that buggy. They weren't. The raids was the best concept. The raids would make Warframe so much more fun. To veteran players at least. Because I mean, I feel like Warframe needs to have an end game, but it will never happen. As long as there's new players that keep joining the game. Listen, I'm not saying that that's a problem, but Warframe is intended for the new players. But hey, at the end of the day, this is a free game, and I think this is by far the best free game to play. By far. Like, I will fight anybody on this. Now, I'm not saying I'll win all the battles, but Warframe's a very good free to play game. Because I mean, this comparing AAA titles like Call of Duty, yeah, no, this blows Call of Duty out the window. And I mean, this is a free to play game. You know, this game has been in development for more than 7 years. So I remember there was, before it came on PC, or so before it came on PlayStation or any of the consoles, the PC version was on beta to like exclusively to some people. So I mean, they've had like 8+ years, 7+ years of development on the game. You know, Call of Duty claims they've got like 4 years and they can't make a good job. Like, I was gonna buy Modern Warfare 2019, and let me tell you, I didn't like that game because, you know, I don't want to go into too much detail, but, you know, it was apparently catered to safe spaces and beginner players. I wanted to get it because the campaign was awesome from what I've heard. And I wouldn't mind trying to get, you know, good at the multiplayer and stuff. But apparently they did some patch for Vanguard and it just broke 2 previous titles. Apparently it broke Cold War and it broke Modern Warfare 2019 so badly that it was unplayable. Which sucks because I wanted to really get that game and I was looking forward to it. It really is unfortunate. But hey, that's life. I see now the countdown is just chilling there. I think what we'll do is just remove that. Or should we change it? You know what, we'll just take that out. Because, you know, why need it? And I don't feel like figuring out like how to keep track of how long the stream's been ongoing. I'll figure that out, but not right now. That's something I like to do in my downtime, you know? I think there's 2 more Syndicate missions. Is there 2 more? There's 1 more. Okay, when is this refresh? The next 17 hours. Okay. Recoil XD, greetings. Hello Recoil, how are you? Happy New Year. Is it still, do you still have to experience New Year or has it been New Year? Have you really experienced New Year's, what I'm asking? Or do you still have a bit of time left?
Operator?
Just want to double check something real quick. Actually, I'm curious. I wonder what my new Sayandana looks like on Vault. Can't gain. Very nice Sayandana, but you know, when you have the same Sayandana for years, and especially when you get a new primed one, I just kind of leave it. I think I could use more gold, that's what I'm saying. It's just the Sayandana. You just can't color it on... I think it looks ugly if you color it on other colors. Where I have the Orokin color palette. Yes, there it is.
An unexpected color combination.
Yay,
Operator.
no one asked
My
you your
sensors are
opinion.
bleeding.
You know, Orders talks about us selling him. I wonder if I had to sell Orders. Like, imagine selling Orders and you get like platinum out of it. I would do it within the... I don't know. He plays a huge role to us in the lore. He does. And his lore is pretty impressive. I was very surprised. But like, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind selling him, especially if you're going to get like a ton of platinum. Like 10,000 platinum or something. And then in the cinematic quest or any quest that comes out where he's needed, he'll be there. Nah, I'm just joking. As much as annoying Orders can be, I think it'd be kind of lonely. Although I do think that DE should add new lines to Orders when you're in everyday Warframe, just to spice things up. Let's see. How long have we been streaming for? 2 hours and 10 minutes. Okay, well, I've done all I can for the Night Wave. Let's just see if I can... Did I get any new rewards?
Nora's got the
We're at
goods for one
8,000.
lucky dreamer. Who's it gonna be?
Not doing that. Not doing that. Have to wait for that. I'll definitely do the mining, but in my downtime. Viral and all that.
Coming
Okay.
up next.
Well, let's end it off here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end off the stream right here. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I really do appreciate it. It's been phenomenal. I was really scared, I'm not going to lie to you guys, because the power was out for like 2-3 hours and I was like, man. Like I said previously, I was really looking forward to the stream. Like, I want to put that countdown on. I was going to go 10, 9, 8, you know, with the whole New Year's Eve thing. And I really wanted to stream something like that. I was looking forward to it. And knowing that power came off and came on like at like 11:05 at night, I was very shocked. That's why, you know, at the beginning of the stream, I gave a toast to the electricians. Like, I feel like electricians are the real heroes out there. I will still stand by that. This is another toast to you guys. If any South African electricians are watching, thank you so much for keeping the power on. You guys are heroes. Anyways, I do want to say, you know, one more thing with my New Year's resolve. Once again, thank you so much to everybody for supporting the channel. I think the pinnacle of this year was, I don't know where to pick. I mean, I did buy some property at a young age. I've always wanted property for like 5 years. I've always wanted that. I got that. I got a vehicle. It's a Volkswagen Polo 1.6 comfort line sedan. I'm very happy with that. For a very long time, just like, you know, buying a property, I've always wanted a Volkswagen. I love Volkswagen. And then there was you guys. I can't remember when. I think it was September or October, late 2021. I had finally hit 1,000 subscribers, and it's phenomenal. Like, I wake up every single day always looking at my subs, and to me it's just a number, but knowing that I did that from scratch, from zero, from zilch, for 3 years straight, I'm just happy that I didn't give up on myself. I really happy about it. You guys are the real heroes. You guys and the electrician. So here, let me fill up my, let's give a proper toast. You know, I really want to thank you guys. I didn't want to do a giveaway. I really did when I hit 1,000 subscribers. But you know, I first want to consult DE about it, seeing if, you know, if I'm allowed to do that. Will I get my account terminated? Because the last thing I want to do is anger them, and trust me, I don't want to do that, because this is my account. It means a lot to me. So you know, it's more Pepsi. So I was going to do a giveaway and I couldn't, because their trading system, according to their words, is not designed or is not intended to do giveaways. It's just to, you know, have an in-game economy. So I didn't want to go against those rules. So I do apologize if I couldn't do something. I'm still trying to figure out what can I do for my subscribers as a thank you for 1,000 subscriber t-shirt. So yeah, there is that. And to you guys, to 2021, you guys made 2021 absolutely phenomenal. A toast to you guys. You guys absolutely rock. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and, you know, getting irritated by my intro, me saying, hey, beautiful people of the internet. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much for the support. I hope that 2022 takes us to, I hope by the end of 2022 I have around 10 to 15,000 subscribers. My goal for 2022 is to maintain everything I have, you know, keep my house, keep my car, have a good happy life. And one thing that would be great is on the June I hit 5,000 subscribers. And another goal that I do want to put out is for my 1,000 subscribers special, I want to see if I can give back to you guys. Now, I do want to see if I don't know if like gift cards work overseas. Like if I go to Steam and I buy a gift card with like say $20-30 to it, and I just give it to one lucky subscriber, you know, for these conditions. I wonder if a South African gift card works, you know, in overseas. Then I definitely might do that, or in the future I might maybe do a giveaway. I don't know when this list. I'm not guaranteeing anything. The only thing I really am guaranteeing is, let me first toast you guys. A toast to my subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting me. Anyways, as I was saying, in the future I kind of want to do something with I kind of want to give back to you guys as the 1,000 subscriber special. I haven't figured that out yet. I still am trying to do things, get things sorted out, figure out what would be good. Like, what can I give to any one of my subscribers regardless of where they stay? You know, whether it's a Steam gift card, merch, or anything. I'm not promising anything now. I'm just promising that something will happen for the 1,000 subscribers. But anyways, once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support. It really does mean a lot to me. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end off the stream right here. If you guys have enjoyed the stream or it's helped you in any way or form, remember to spot and click the subscribe button for more Warframe videos and streams just like this one. Of course, I'll be throwing in some other games out there in the future. Maybe some Forza, who knows, whatever I feel like doing. And also, I'm going to make like a banana and split. Ladies and gentlemen, you have an absolutely phenomenal... excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, you have an absolutely phenomenal weekend. I'm going to make like a banana and split. See you guys hopefully next week, or next week Tuesday, next week Thursday. Who knows, I'm going to come up with some brand new video ideas, more list videos, because I know you guys do enjoy those. I'll probably throw in some more budget builds out there. Anyways, goodbye.